What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BMX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a deck profile for the Digimon TCG. This is our green MegaGargomon deck, that bunny deck. We've been waiting to do this a while since ST17 Double Typhoon came out, and we finally got the deck the way we want it and been testing it out and got the ratios where we want it. So I'm very enjoying this deck a lot, and we're going to get into it and show you what I like and maybe what you could potentially change if you don't like the same kind of things. But other than that, this is like our 10th deck profile for the BT15 format, BT15 format, and it'll probably be our last one until BT16, but don't, I might do more, you never know, we'll see what happens. But without further ado, we should get into this deck profile because it's going to be a fun one. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Without further ado, let's get into our not insect, not plant, but beast deck, because that never happens with green, or at least not as much as it should. 4 copies of Gummymon. When attacking, if you have Green Tamer, draw 1. So you just gotta get your Tamer out there. We do run a bunch of Tamers, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to get that off consistently. And we play 1 Kokomon. When it affects suspends one of your Digimon, draw 1. So you're using a lot of fast hatching with Mimi's and not Henry, but the Willis's. So you can get to 5. So you play the 5th egg. You just played the 5th egg. Starting off with our level 3s, we play 4 copies of the new starter deck, Terriermon. He's got Digivolve from Gummymon 0. And then main, once per turn, you may play 1 green Tamer card or 1 level 3 Digimon card with Lotmon in its name from your hand with a play cost reduced by 2. So you can play your Tamers, your 4-cost Tamers for 2. You can play your 3-cost Tamers for 1, or you can play a Lotmon for 1. But we don't play many Lotmons, so it can go off, but not as much. And then Inheritable, when this Digimon suspended, gains plus 1,000. Next we play EX6 Terriermon, 4 copies. It's on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 2-color green card and 1 Tamer card with Henry Wong in its name among them to your hand, and return the rest to the bottom of the deck. You're always going to get, a lot of the time you're going to get the 2-color card. You won't always get the Henry. We only play 1. And then it has Inheritable. When Alliance suspends one of your Digimon, this Digimon may Digivolve into a 2-color green Digimon card in your hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 2, which is really great because you can go in your armors for 1, which is super good. Of course, you got to be able to give your guy Alliance, so there's that. We play 3 copies of the BT8 Terriermon, which is the on-play searcher, reveal top 5 and add 1 card with Gargomon or Rapidmon as name from among your hand, place the rest on the bottom of the deck. So he's just a really good searcher too. He's good. You want to play him, and you can play guys for free in this deck a lot of the time, so it's really great getting those search pieces off. The reason I'm only playing 3 of them is because I'm kind of tight on space, and I did want to run 2 of another card, but we'll get there in a second. 1 Terriermon from BT3, because it's always good having a memory blocker, and it is a Terriermon name, so you can potentially play it for free. And then the last one is the 1 Lotmon from ST17, which is once per turn, one of your Digimon gains Alliance, so it can give Alliance. And as we know from the errata video that I did, if you haven't done it, I'll link it in the description. You can check that out. If you give this to something that already has Alliance, you get Alliance plus 2. So you can potentially suspend 2 Digimon and gain security attack plus 2. So that's kind of cool. And then again, same Inheritable as the Terriermon plus 1,000 when it's suspended. We're only playing 1 of this because we're focusing on the Terriermon aspect of the deck. We're focusing on getting into your Rapidmons really easy. And you have ways to play this for free. So once you get it, you just combo off when you want to. So that's kind of why it's there. That's it for our level 3s. That's 13 level 3s. For level 4s, we play 2 Gargomon, Digivolves from a Terriermon or a Lotmon for a cost of 2. Your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon becomes suspended, one of your Digimon gains jamming for the turn. It can be himself, so that's really good. And then all turns, while this Digimon is suspended, it gets 1000 DP. Again, it's another good boost, and I like running 2 of this because the jamming, I feel, can be super important when you're worried about security bombs. So I do like the jamming. So I thought that was a good option. We play 4 copies of the BT8 Gold Rapidmon, which is Armor Purge, Digivolve 3 from a Terriermon. And then when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon for each Tamer you have in play. Then up to 3 of your opponent's Digimon, suspend Digimon gain minus 5,000. So it can do board wipes on lower level monsters or just get everything down there. We play 4 of the new Gold Rapidmon. And he's, again, going to be Digivolving for 3 on a Terriermon, because we're always going to have a Terriermon other than the Lotmon. But we honestly don't want to Digivolve with the Lotmon. We just want it to stay on the field and give us endless supplies of Alliance. And then all turns, once per turn, when this Digimon becomes suspended, one of your opponent's Digimon and all other security Digimon gains minus 4,000 DP until the end of their turn. That's really cool. So you can weaken security by 4K, which is amazing. You can also do that to your opponents, one of your opponent's Digimon, so that's kind of good too, especially if you stop them from getting things on the board that you don't want. And then he has the same inheritable while he's suspended, gains 1,000, so you get another plus 1,000. You gotta play 4 of these guys, and we'll go into that in a second. The Gargomons were probably the reason I wasn't running a 4th copy of Terriermon or a 2nd Lotmon. I just thought that those, having enough champions is always good, and I like 10 champions as a kind of a rule. Level 5s, that's it. For level 4s, level 5s, just the rest of our Rapidmon names. So we only play the 5, level 5 4, the level 5 Rapidmon. It's got Digivolve from a Gargomon or Rapidmon for a cost of 3. On play, when Digivolving, Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Then if you have a green Tamer until the end of your opponent's turn, your opponent's effects can't delete this Digimon or return it to the hand. So it's really good. So he's got protection, and then inheritable. He has when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon by battle, trash the top card of your security stack. So it allows you to go into your opponent's monster with your big guy and then trash a card anyways, which is really good because you can suspend your opponent's stuff. So sometimes it's good to kill it and then go for security attacks, but it doesn't waste your security attack when you have that guy underneath. We'll play that. And then we have our boss monster here, MegaGargomon Ace himself. Digivolve from a Rapidmon, cost of 5. So you can Digivolve from your level 5 for a cost of 4. Or you can Digivolve from your level 4 for a cost of 5. He's also got Blast Digivolve, so you can Digivolve for free on your opponent's turn, which is really great. He's got Blocker, he's got Reboot. When Digivolving, suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, so either or. So again, in the errata video, we covered this. It's, you could do 1 Tamer, 1 Digimon, or vice versa, or how many ever you can. Then 2 of their Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend or Digivolve until the end of their turn. So, and the nice thing is you don't have to target the cards you suspend. You can target any cards. And 2 of their Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend or Digivolve until the end of their turn. So, really, really good. And then when Digivolving and end of attack, once per turn, you may unsuspend this Digimon. So you can get 2 attacks per turn, which with Alliance can be really good. Can clear things off really fast. And, of course, he unsuspends when he Digivolves, so that's really good, too, if you've already attacked with, say, your Rapidmon. And, of course, he's got Overflow 4 because he's an ace, so you got to be careful on how you play him. For the last Digimon, we play 1 Quartzmon because Quartzmon is busted, and it makes your opponent waste so much resources getting around it, especially when you have a bunch of stuff on board and they have a bunch of stuff on board. It just makes it really hard, and it's green deck, so why not? He wins games. And 1 Death Axemon for if your opponent goes wide, you can punish them. And that's always fun too. Of course, you can actually digivolve into this. Not that anyone ever digivolves into Death-Exmon, but you can because you do have blacks. So yeah, there's that. So that's it for the Digimon. Definitely like the Quartzmon. Quartzmon's OP. Just so hard to deal with. Onto Tamers, we play one Mimi. It's Mimi. It gets you free hatches and stuff from the breeding area. So that's really good. And it's a memory tamer. Next we play 3 copies of BT8 Willis. On play, you may hatch in your breeding area. So the cool thing about this is when you play them off of the Terriermon for 1, you can then hatch and then start setting up your next stack. So that's really good. So really good combo. And then your turn, when one of your Digimon would digivolve into a Digimon card with Gargomon or Rapidmon in its name, by suspending this tamer, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. So he's the one who's going to make your Digivolution cost even cheaper, especially since growing into Rapidmon's always a 3 cost. And then lastly, we play 1 copy of Henry Wong, who is also a memory tamer, but he has the, when you attack with a Digimon with Gargomon or Rapidmon in its name, you may suspend this tamer and suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So it can help you get around problem cards, especially since all your guys are Rapidmon, Gargomon names. So that's really good. And that's what we play for Tamers. Our options are kind of extensive here. We play 4 of the new Double Typhoon. The lovely art. Cost 3, main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add 1 green Digimon card and 1 such tamer among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck in any order, and then place this card in the battle area. It's got main delay, so the next turn you can use it. You may play a Terriermon or a Lotmon from your hand without paying the cost. So you can play cards for free with this. It's really good. So it's basically worth 3 because all your guys are going to be playing for 3 costs. So it basically covers itself and adds a card. So it is a really good +1. And if it goes on security, you suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon, then place this card in the battle area. So that can be really good too. Especially if you're going up against like a mass attack deck, like a spam the board deck, and then it hits this and suspends all the guys they were going to attack for with game. And then we play 2 copies of Giant Missile, cost 8. Main, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of their suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. One of their Digimon can't attack or can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. And then it just activates in security its main effect. So it's basically just board clearing. 2 agility training, because trainings are busted. Again, it makes your Rapidmon super cheap. And then the last green option is going to be the 1 hit in potential discovered, because why not go into your Quartzmon for free if you can. Or go into anything else for free, for that matter. It's always such a really good card. You always got to play it in green decks. And then the last 3 cards we play 2 Fire Rocket, because you play a lot of Armor Purge guys. You can definitely use this, and you don't have to worry about the color requirements as long as it has Armor Form in it, which is all your gold Rapidmons. And then Digimon with 2 or more colors gains security attack +1. So it gives you really great security plus, and if it's hit off security, you can delete an opponent's Digimon with blocker. Not that super relevant all the time, but definitely really good for the security attack plus, because it makes your Rapidmons go even further. Plus they have the Armor Purge, which is really great, and can potentially finish out games really quick. And then lastly, we play 1 Heaven's Judgment. If you have a green Digimon or Tamer in play, you may use this card without its color requirement. And then main, activate the effects below for each color Digimon you have. One of your Digimon gets minus 6,000 for the turn. So you're always going to have at least 2 colors in this deck, so you can potentially do 12. Yeah, so that's really good. And don't have to worry about color requirements, so that's always really great. So that is the deck, guys. That is the Da Bunny deck. MegaGargomon. I've been waiting to play MegaGargomon for a long time. Never really found one that was like super good that I really loved. This one is really, really fun. It has a lot of cool things. You do have to watch out for the MegaGargomons because of the overfoot floor, but it's got some really great synergy, and it's just really cool because it's not an insect deck, not a plant deck. So I'm really excited to play this. I'm having a lot of fun, and Gold Rapidmon's just busted. I love Gold Rapidmon. But yeah, this card's amazing. It's really made the deck really good. And I'm going to continue to play this deck, continue to enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy this deck, and tell me what you think about the deck profile. Are you interested in this deck? Do you think it'd be good? This actually just topped a regionals, similar build to this. I can't remember where, but it topped, I think, like second place. But yeah, really great deck. Really loving it, and really excited for green decks, which is not something that happens very often. But anyways, that looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.